Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the Shop Miss A makeup review. So it's been long awaited. I've been testing each and every single product for the past few weeks. I don't have the liquid lipsticks in this video because I want to dedicate like separate videos to those since I have a few that I need to swatch and everything, and my lips are definitely going to hate me when I film those videos, but it's okay. So in this video I have pretty much everything else from eyeshadow to eye primer, mascara, we have liner, we have everything else. And there's products that I really love, some that I like, and then you have the ones that I hate over in this end of the spectrum. So let's get started with the hateds. These are the products that are not even worth a buck. And the one that I hate the most is this. This is the Starry Creamy Concealer Palette. It has 5 natural skin tones, and this is the color correcting one. So if you're fair or light skin like me, this one is the one that's supposed to be ideal for you. The reason why I really dislike these color correcting concealers is because they have zero payoff. Like, you see a lot of color here, but when you swatch it, there's like absolutely nothing. You don't see any orange. Let's do the green one. Whoa, look, it's green. Put it on your skin. It's nothing. It looks like nothing. The texture is also a little bit too emollient. It feels more like, kind of like a gel. It's just a weird texture, no color payoff, so this does absolutely nothing. Another product that I really dislike and really doesn't work that well is the Beauty Trends lip scrub. It's just, it doesn't exfoliate that well, feels sticky and very thick on your lips. The only way I can get this to work is if I grab a cotton round and use that to like exfoliate, but if you use your fingers, it's just a sticky mess and it doesn't taste very well, it doesn't smell very pleasant either, so I just did not get along with this, so nope. And the last product that I really dislike is the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the LA Colors Ammunition palette. So you get 5 different like gray tones so you can create a smoky eye. The reason why I really dislike this is because it's very misleading. It has an overspray, so when you first swatch it, it looks very pigmented and smooth, and I really love them when like I swatch them at first, but then you start using them more and more, which is what happened today actually, and you start getting this really chalky and like powdery eyeshadow. So when I was doing my makeup like this, I was just like, great, you know, it was shimmery, it was metallic, it was smooth, and once I started doing the other eye, it was chalky, it was difficult to blend out, it just looked very bad. And so I tried my best to make it work. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, especially far away, but I just didn't like it. This palette works if you just use the first layer with the overspray because it looks very nice, smooth, metallic. Once you get past the overspray, it's just chalky and a mess, so definitely do not like this palette. Next up, let's talk about the products that I like but I don't necessarily love. I'm going to start off with this blush by Kleancolor. This is the Miss Chick Universally Flattering Blush, and I have the shade, I think it was Sunbaked, yeah, Sunbaked, which looks like this. The problem that I have with this blush is when you swatch it, there's a lot of pigmentation. Look at that. So you swatch it, you're just like, whoa, this is smooth and so pigmented. But when you use a brush, I feel like it doesn't really pick up the product well, and I've used several brushes and still it's super soft. Like what I have today on my cheeks, I layered 3 times to get the color that I have, so it's definitely very faint and sheer when you use a brush, so that's the reason I don't like it. It also kicks up a lot of powder, which I'm sure you're not going to be able to see, but there's a lot of powder in there. So overall, not crazy about it. I do like the colors, so if you want to experiment with different shades, like colors that you normally wouldn't buy if you had to spend more than, I don't know, like 10 bucks or so, then maybe go ahead and get this, but otherwise I don't think I'm going to be picking up any more colors. Another Kleancolor item that just didn't necessarily work for me, but I feel like it would work for other people would be this. This is the eyeshadow primer. This is the Kleancolor eyeshadow primer in the matte. The reason why I like this but I don't love it is because I have really oily eyelids. I've spoken about this before, and a lot of eyeshadow primers just don't hold up on me. The only ones that do are the NARS one. That's the best eyeshadow primer if you have oily lids. And the e.l.f. one holds up not as well as the NARS one, but it's like $2, so I really can't complain too much. This is $1. It works very similar to the e.l.f. one. I do get a little bit more creasing with this than the e.l.f. one, but if you have like normal dry eyelids, then this is gonna work really great for you. This makes my eyeshadows hold up well, but I still get a little bit of creasing, so that's why I like it, but I don't love it. But you do get a lot of product though, and I have to give them props for that. There's a ton of product in this tube. The next product I want to talk about is the Starry Waterproof Eyeliner. This is a liquid eyeliner in intense black, so it is black. It's the eyeliner that I'm wearing today. I didn't wing it out, I just kind of made the lash line a little bit thicker. The reason why I like this but I don't love it is because of the very stiff felt tip. It's just kind of hard to like wing it out. It's super stiff and kind of long. It's a little bit awkward. But if you just want a really thin line along the lash line, then this eyeliner is great. It lasts really well. It is very black, so if you want that, get this. It's just $1, but you won't get a really sharp and precise like winged out eyeliner because that felt tip is just super hard. It's kind of awkwardly shaped, yeah. So I like it, but I don't love it. Another product that I like, but I don't necessarily love, is the Kleancolor American Chic Baked Blush and Bronzer. This one is more kind of like a baked blush slash highlight. It is what I'm wearing today as my highlight, if you can see, sort of. But it's kind of like a very bronzy highlight. It's not the most pale friendly highlight. It is very shimmery. I'm not sure if you can see that. So there's a good amount of shimmer. I feel like if you're a little bit more tan, then this might work better as a highlight, but the texture is a little bit too hard. I mean, you do get that nice sheen, but it's a little bit harder to work with than, let's say, Mary Lou Manizer or Becca highlight. So I like it, but I'm not too crazy about it. It's okay. And the last product that I like but I don't love is the lipstick color that I'm wearing, which is by the brand called I Love Paris. This is the Lip Pop lipstick in Bloom. I got so many compliments on this lip color over on Twitter and also Snapchat, and the color is beautiful. It is this muted mauve. The formula is not that great. So it's kind of a stiff lipstick, so it kind of drags on your lips, but once you have it on your lips, I feel like this has a lot of wax in it, so that's why it's a little bit kind of tougher to apply. But once you have it on your lips, it lasts pretty well because it is very waxy. So it does hold up well. The color is beautiful, but it's not the creamiest lipstick ever. Let's see, let's do a swatch right here. So you just kind of have to like drag, and I know you're not seeing how much pressure I'm putting, but you just have to like drag it until you get a really nice color. So as much as I love the color, I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing more I Love Paris lipsticks because the formula is a little bit too waxy, but I love this shade. So if you love it, get it, but it's not the best lipstick. And now for the products that I really love. Let's start with the mascara that I'm wearing today. This is the Kleancolor Lash Bow-Tux, or Bow-Tux, I don't know. It looks like this. It has the tackiest packaging ever, but I love the packaging. I don't like the color combination. I spoke about this in my haul. It's the tackiest color combination, but this is actually super practical. So you get this little bow here with little comb. So once you do get a little bit of clumping action, you just comb out the clumps and it gets rid of any clumping. So it's so like, it's such a genius packaging. So it has everything here. The brush is actually really nice. It's kind of a regular fiber brush. So you can kind of control how much like product you dispense. If you want a really natural look, you just do a really thin coat. You want a little bit more volume, just layer. But when you start layering, you do get some clumping, but that's when you use this and just like comb out everything. So I really like it. It holds up really well. I haven't had any issue with smudging or flaking, so for $1 this is pretty great stuff. Another thing that I love and would highly recommend is this palette by Malibu Glitz. It's the one in Rebel. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably saw this look right here. And I used every single shade in this palette to create that look. The taupey shades are just so beautiful. Then you have those vibrant greens. It's just a really nice palette. I find that it's easy to blend, very pigmented, very smooth. They're just really great eyeshadows. So I really like that I kind of went out of my comfort zone and picked something with a punch of color, but you still get those like nice like taupey kind of like a pale barley shade up here, then you get a really nice bronze, and you get something a little bit darker right here. So I really love this palette. I don't like so much how it's laid out because you do need like really small brushes to get into those really awkward colors like this one that's like super tiny, but other than that, I really love this palette. And the last products that I highly recommend, and these are by far my favorite products that I tried from Shop Miss A, they're the Kleancolor Mattely Matte lipsticks. These are so good. So I have three right here. I have Slate, which is the gray one. Then I have Rosewood, and I also have Brick Rose. Yeah, Brick Rose. Hey, look at me memorizing lipsticks. These are so smooth, very pigmented, and they hold up on your lips very well. So here I'm going to do some swatches. Let's do them here. Sort of. Yeah, let's do them here. Look at this. They're so pigmented and smooth. The color is just, look at that. They're really nice shades, I have to say. Even this one, which is the gray one, look at that. They're not completely matte. I would say these are more of a cream finish. Like they have some sheen and they're definitely not drying. So they're just very nice. I love these lipsticks. Highly recommend, and even though I have three, I will probably purchase some more colors because they have some fun colors, they have nudes, they have pretty much every color that you can think of. So these ones are by far the best Shop Miss A purchase. I highly recommend them, and they're just $1 a piece, so you really can't go wrong. So that's it for my Shop Miss A makeup review. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other Shop Miss A makeup recommendations, please let me know in the comments below because I probably will make another haul sometime in the future. So let me know if you do have any other like hidden gems in Shop Miss A. Comments below. I will also be leaving all the products that I talked about in this video, as well as what I'm wearing on my face, in the information box, so always check that. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys very soon in my next video. If you're brand new to this channel, please take the moment to subscribe by clicking right over here. Now I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye! I really had to like just keep an eye on what I eat, and also eat a lot more vegetables, which I don't really like. I've been thinking about ways of like incorporating vegetables